In this very simple demonstration, we're going to take a look at using a Visio drawing and saving it into the browser. This uses the new file extension for Visio. So I'll log on to the remote box, and I've already got Visio up and running. This is the standard Visio, Office system down in here, and let me expand this out a little so you can see it a little cleaner. There's really nothing fascinating within this. I just started Visio 2010. Now, by the way, I do have Visio 64-bit installed on this machine because I want to come through, and later on we're going to create a strategy map in Performance Point Services, and that's got to match up with my SharePoint deployment down there. So here's just a Visio drawing, and I'm just going to create a couple things. I'm just going to take a rectangle and drop it over here like this, and then I'll take a triangle and put it underneath. And I just went in and I'm changing some colors just so we can see it. I'm just changing the fill up in here. Again, this is not a course on Visio. So I've got these two shapes down here. Now here we go, and we're going to make this work. This is very, very, very similar to Excel services. So I'm going to go File, and I'm going to go Save As. I can't do the save and send. Again, I'm on a server, and we have some issues within that. So I'm going to say Save As, and now down here, I don't want to save it as type drawing. This is what'll get you down here. You want to save it as type web drawing, which is a VSD or VDW type of drawing in here, which is a new extension which allows all this to work down here. And we'll just save it to the desktop, and we'll call it Visio in the browser. Cool. And we'll save. And now we can drop Visio on down. And I'm in my Mathino Group BI site, and we'll get this up and running. Let's go over into libraries, and we'll go into a document library. Remember, there is the Visio repository, which is a site that's designed for Visio, but it'll work in any document library. So now I'm going to use the browse function. I'm going to say add, and I'll browse on in to my desktop. Maybe I will, if she can get it to work. Thank you. So we'll scroll down and we'll find the drawing we want, the Visio in the browser. And that sounds fine, and we'll say OK to do the upload. And there's Visio in the browser. And now to test it, we'll just click on her. There she is. Nothing fascinating within there. And you see if I have multiple pages, I can come through and select that. Right? So now I've got my Visio in the browser. Now the cool thing here is the person that's viewing this is fully within the browser. They do not need the Visio viewer or anything else. They can view this drawing from anywhere. This will get fairly functional a little bit later on when we go in and start taking these drawings and tying them into a data-driven drawing. So then we'll put it into a web part, and we can take a data-driven drawing. So as data changes, the drawing can change. And we can also put it in a web part so that we could embed that into a dashboard.